YouTube, man, welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Um, Movie Insider here. I'm bringing you guys more content. More content for the channel. Today is December 9th, 2024. 1:24 a.m. y'all. It's 1:24 a.m. I stayed up late just to help y'all make some content. My wife fell asleep. She's just tired. I may bring her on one of these days so we can do like a collab movie review if you guys wanted to see that. But you know, whew, I'm tired too, y'all. Even myself, I might make this last video and go hit the haystack, right? You know what I'm saying? But I want to give y'all the continued movie review series from the last video, which is the Transformers series, y'all. The Transformers series, great series. Like I said, 10 out of 10. I always watch this anytime I'm free. If it's on TV, if I need just something background noise, I just put it on, man. It's such a great movie. So continue from me left off, the last video we went over the Transformers, the first one, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Transformers Dark of the Moon. I split that up. Oh, I'm sorry. I split that up into this video because the last two the latest two, so the two after that, mind you, the Transformers series is a 5 movie series. The two latest movies after the first three, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so tired, but this is unprofessional of me. You know what I'm saying? But as I continue, the last two movies are same storyline per se, but just different main characters. So if you start off, let's start off from Transformers Age of Extinction, which came out June 27th, 2014, and you have Transformers The Last Night, that came out June 21st, 2017. So in those last two movies, it's the same Autobots versus Decepticons, but it's just a different storyline between the main characters. So in this um in this series, in these last sorry, I keep saying in these last two movies, Shia LaBeouf, I believe, that plays Sam Witwicky. Bro, I keep yawning. I'm so tired. Who plays Sam Witwicky is not the main character. The main character is played by Mark Wahlberg. If y'all don't know Mark Wahlberg, y'all don't know who Mark Wahlberg. Y'all gotta read up on Mark Wahlberg. He might be one of the best actors in Hollywood um, currently right now. Yeah, he's probably is, in my opinion, one of the best actors in Hollywood. Um, he plays Cade. He plays Cade in the Age of Extinction and The Last Night. So let's start off with the background. Let's start with Age of Extinction. Came out June 27th, 2014. So in this movie, Cade is a unfortunately failed inventor. Him and his daughter live in Texas, the great old Texas. And um, sorry, y'all. He's a failed inventor, so they live in Texas, and unfortunately, his wife died. So it's just him and his daughter. Um, he's trying to provide for his daughter. His daughter's like a 17-year-old girl. She's young. Um, he's trying to provide for her, but um, it's hard. It's hard to make ends meet. He's trying again and again to be this inventor, but none of his inventions are working. He never got to where he wants to be in life, but he made sure to always try to provide for his daughter in his best ability. So, however, Cade stumbled upon a truck and he found like around the way around his house. He towed the truck thinking like maybe like he can fix the truck up and sell it, hopefully to get hopefully to get some profit, because he needed some money, he needed some quick money, and he's good at fixing things. As he was discovering this truck, the truck just happened to be a transformer, but it had, I think the transformer species had, after the third movie, the transformer species have had essentially not died out, but um, they weren't as actively mixing with the humans as per se in the form as per, they weren't actively um sorry they weren't actively mixing in with the humans for a very long time. So some of them just went into hiding, some of them went to like the little sleep mode. So this truck that he found was actually Optimus Prime. So when he was trying to fix Optimus Prime woke up thinking that he was fighting a Decepticon, but he wasn't. And then Cade was able to fix him up, patch him up, and he was telling um Optimus Prime is telling Cade that a lot of Autobots have strayed apart um ever since the fight against the Decepticons. There hasn't been really no point of the Transformers or the Autobots being on Earth, so they kind of like just dispersed. But Cade said that Autobots still need the humans still need Autobots, and um yeah. So unfortunately, however, this I forgot to mention that in this movie, the humans actually have turned against Autobots, trying to um, get rid of them, trying to kill them. They've been hunting Autobots, and that's why a lot of them also went into hiding. So, however, um, the United States government has Cybertron readings, so they were able to detect a reading when an Autobot is alive, or when any Autobot Decepticon is alive. They're able to detect their reading, or a reading. So once they detected, they stormed Cade's house. So Cade was like, "Oh, I don't know where there's no Autobots here, there's no Transformers here," but they weren't buying that. So they tried to kidnap Cade and his daughter. Then Optimus Prime came and essentially killed the people that were trying to hunt the Autobots down, and then Cade, and his daughter escaped. And then that's when they linked the Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime sent out a call to all the Autobots to find him. So they all came and they met up, and um, yeah, so that's what happened. And then, so um, essentially, this was where the storyline took a quick turn. The humans have actually been working with the Decepticons behind their back, um, trying to create prototypes for Transformers to use as an army or add to the U.S. military. So they worked with these big Decepticon. I forgot his name. I think it's called the Falcon. The Falcon was hunting Autobots, killing them, and then using their material. I think they're made up of. I forgot what type of material Autobots are made up of. Um, I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. It's some type of metal. I forgot. But they were working with this Decepticon, this evil Decepticon, and then they were able to track Autobots and then kill them, and then and then he was helping the humans, essentially humans per se, the government per se, to create more artificial Transformers, but for them to be controlled by the humans so they can use them in the military. So yeah, that's what happened. So once the Optimus Prime found out about that, he he went to go link he went to go link up with other Autobots so they can fight against the army of Decepticons that the humans had, and against the big bad Decepticon. I think his name was Falcon. So once they once so this fight happened in I think Tokyo, Japan. So they eventually killed all the Decepticon military, and then and then they killed the bad Decepticon for good. So then this storyline then goes into the last night. In the Transformers Last Night, um, Cade is still essentially a uh, a refugee, or like he's still running from the government because the government they still turned the government. Mind you, the government was working with that old Decepticon, but once the Autobots and Optimus Prime killed the old Decepticon, they had no one to work with. So they were still hunting Autobots. They were still hunting Autobots. So Autobots still had to flee Earth and hide. So in this movie, Cade is still the main character, and however the humans are still working with another evil Decepticon. This time she's a witch. She's an evil Decepticon that's actually a witch, and she actually creates Transformers. So she found a way to poison Optimus Prime. Once she found a way to poison Optimus Prime, she had Optimus Prime working for her, trying to find the seeds. The seeds are what's used that they can be used to help bring Cybertron back to Earth. Mind you, this also happened in, I think this is what they tried to do in Transformers Dark of the Moon. They tried to bring Cybertron to Earth. But essentially they did succeed because um Cybertron was coming back to Earth. So there was a woman, however, a woman Cade met, that essentially had the power to harness the energy used to essentially create Cybertron, because her old grandfather used to work with the um original Autobots when Autobots originally landed on Earth. So she had that that power, that energy in her DNA as a human. So essentially the witch was trying to kill that human, but everyone was trying to protect her because she's the only individual that can defeat this Transformer witch. Essentially they stormed the area where the witch was hiding, and then they're able to um they were able to take her the stab. The stab gave her the power to create the Transformers, the army of the Transformers. But then they kidnapped that stab from the Transformer, which gave it to the actual woman. Mind you, this woman was human. They gave it to this woman, and she was able to uh end the basically the invasion of Earth of Cybertron to Earth. So then she was able to kill the witch, and then all the material from Cybertron essentially went back into the portal that it was coming out of, and then um the portal just, how can I say it, exploded on itself or ate itself. So essentially, yep, that's it. So essentially, once it exploded on itself, the invasion of Cybertron to Earth ended, and essentially that was it. So essentially, Prime and all the Autobots remain alive. Cade and his woman went back home, and Cade was able to see his daughter because the government they ended the program where they were trying to work with the Decepticons, essentially because the government was corrupt. So they ended that idea, or they ended that partnership. So now they named Cade a free man, and he was able to see his daughter. Because at first he was a I forgot the name that they call people who are not allowed in the country. That's what he was considerately, but now they ended that, and then he was able to see his daughter. So essentially, yep. And then that was the end of the Last Night. I think the Last Night was definitely a good movie, very emotional. And then you have the last two, which is Bumblebee and Transformers: Rise of the Beast. Bumblebee was a movie essentially about Bumblebee just essentially it's a storyline, it's an animated storyline of how Bumblebee met a little girl that was able to protect her. He was her protector, and it's kind of like a storyline of how Sam in the original Transformers, how Bumblebee met Sam and he was like his protector. But in this storyline of Bumblebee that came out in 2018, Bumblebee met a young girl and he was her protector and he protected her and stuff like that. And then in Transformers Rise of the Beast, um, that was a more animated movie, essentially a different type of storyline. I didn't really watch that movie. It wasn't really my forte. I like the original Transformers, but I mean, I may watch it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't watch it, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's the Transformers series. That sums up the last two movies. Definitely go watch all five of them. They're definitely worth their time. Y'all know I don't put y'all on to bad movies. I don't give y'all bad reviews. I don't lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I do on this channel. But hope I like y'all content. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's it for the movie review today. Let me know if y'all got any questions in the comments. I will be checking the comments, so let me know. Um, yeah, that's the movie review. Also comment if y'all want me to do any other movies. Like I said, I always tell y'all, let me know if y'all want to do any more other movies. Um, I should review. And yep, that's it. Stay blessed. I'm gonna catch y'all later. This is the Movie Insider, December 9th, 2024, 1:40 a.m. Y'all, I'm dedicated to giving y'all good content. So stay tuned, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.